afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, JPM.Cuisine, where today I'm actually doing some care and maintenance on my maple edge grain cutting board from Untitled Butcher Blocks. So this is basically the day after Thanksgiving. I just got done sanding this board using a series of sandpapers from 100 grit to 220, sanding along the grain just to smooth out the surface a bit. And I'm using my Untitled Butcher Block Complete Care Pack, which includes the Vitality Mineral Oil and the Butcher Block Conditioner. I like to put the mineral oil on after almost every other use when I wipe it down and actually use any kind of chemical like detergents. And then maybe monthly or weekly, it just depends on the usage. I like to put some the conditioner on overnight and just let that sit in. Guys, I always use a glove and I like to rub these oils and conditioners into the board using my hand, just because the rags and towels can absorb more of the oil and the conditioner. So I like to just use a rubber glove, same thing I use whenever I'm preparing food, just to rub it into the grain, and then I usually let it sit for a few minutes. With the oil, since I was going to go over with the conditioner, there wasn't much of a need to let it permeate. Sometimes you can wait like 15-20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, but I just wanted to bring some color back into the surface, and then I knew I was going to be using the beeswax conditioner immediately after. So basically, you just go along with the grain, rubbing it in, and I find that if you lift your fingers up a little bit and just use the palm of your hand, that you get a nice glide along the surface, and you can sort of see the spots that might need to be sanded down or reworked as you're working on the surface. And then after that, I just grab a basic rag from the kitchen and sort of wipe off any excess oil that I have on the board. And I'm always sure to rub my fingers and wipe oil around the edges. Sometimes I do the bottom, but I don't really use that often. So as long as you put some oil down on the edges, on all sides, you'll be fine. Here is the conditioner, which is it smells amazing if you've ever used it, but it's the Untitled Butcher Block Conditioner. It's an all-natural beeswax and mineral oil paste that comes in the 4-ounce cans. It's also enriched with vitamin E, and it smells just like honey from the beeswax, of course, but I really enjoy utilizing this product because it's natural, and I don't want to put anything that's going to be a harsh chemical or any kind of solvent or a sealer on this board, since I'm going to be preparing food that we're going to be ingesting. I try to minimize the kind of chemicals in the kitchen and the usage of chemicals in the kitchen because I've got a family with little ones, and I don't want them to be exposed, especially through their food, to any kind of harsh chemicals that might exist in some of the cleaners and sealers that we have. And basically the process from here on out is exactly the same as putting on the oil. Again, I use a glove. I use my hand because I want to be able to feel the surface for any kind of knocks, or not knocks, but nicks or scratches, to make sure it's smooth. Once you've completed coating the entire surface and the sides, I do a single smoothing stroke with the grain just to finish out, and then after about 15 or 20 minutes I may end up wiping it. Sometimes I leave it a little bit longer, but that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys sitting through and watching this video. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for your support.